we're going to have to go back to Liurnia at some point. Because there's an area here that I need another medallion. And one of the halves is in Liurnia. I have a suspicion I know exactly where it is. It's a place I deliberately avoided, if I'm correct. Next dig. Whatever. Coal. Everjail. Whatever. And here I was looking for something else entirely. Well, guess we'll do it. Like, it was stupid for me to trade hits like that, but the fact that the attack that should set him off balance doesn't, and my normal attacks I can just unlock him as long as I can keep swinging, I think that's still a little insane. If not for that one, like the trading of hits, which honestly speaking was mostly just bad timing, setting it up. I thought I'd be able to get the attack in. If I didn't roll, maybe I would have. But yeah, both of those are on me. I can't blame the game for that. I mean, that was an insane amount of damage considering how tanky we are, but I can't blame the game for me greeting for damage and dying for it. Dick. Something to explore, but okay, there's the thing I was looking for, the tower. There's the tree. You find a site of grace though. It's impressive I haven't found one yet. What? Oh, someone's shooting at me. Yeah, there's a hidden path here. The clue is that the snow will show you like where it lands. But the problem is it doesn't, it's it's not really that remarkable to look at, so I'm just kind of standing here hoping to find bloodstains. See what this has to say. It's just a skull. I'm surprised there's really no bloodstains here. There should be like an endless amount. Whatever. Get on the horse because in the event I fall, I have a very small chance to save my life. This is what I mean, like it. Unless I'm supposed to set it to nighttime to be able to see, it's kind of just diseased. Like there's a single bloodstain in the entire area and it's completely disconnected. And there's no stake of marker here either. Oh well. I'm not going to do this until I find a site of grace, because I'm not making this run back multiple times. It's just not happening. I remember there being one up here, but I can't remember where. That's a big problem. Like, not necessarily all the way up here, but on this elevated section above the frozen lake. I mean, there's a church, maybe that's what I'm thinking about. probably have enough mind. I might just go to 30 for a cleaner number, but after that I guess I'll throw a few points into an endurance, but not many because the build I kind of figured out in my head was set for 20. Nightfall. Hopefully nighttime will make it easier to see the path. I'm not gonna take the jet stream or whatever it's called, just because if there is a closer site of grace, I would like to find it. Imagine being a new player, or worse, someone that's like new to video games in general, and like you're playing this for the first time and you get killed because someone you read a message thinking it would give you some valuable information, and it's like try fingers butthole, like. This still doesn't tell me anything. Let's see, can I make those glowy things? Like, I wish I had even a single bloodstain to go off of, as far as like a clue. Max Payne, what about him? Useful information. Unless. It's going alright. How are you? Rainbow Stone, I didn't even know that was a thing. I must not have the recipe. Like, I would be happy to try and just figure it out. if I had a single blood stain, so at least I knew where to get started. Because this, it's like it's just kind of pointing, and I don't know if they're talking about the bridge in the distance as if that's supposed to tell me it. Actually, I think I remember. I think I start from there. God damn it. I can get up that way. Yeah, I think I remember that you start from the other side. I thought it was just this weird loop around. Oh well. I killed the dragon here yesterday, so I don't have to worry about getting pranked. What an obtuse puzzle, you could even call it that. Like, yeah, you have to go all the way on the other side of the region to find what you're looking for. I don't know if there are any Knights Cavalry or Deathrite birds here, though. In this region. Now, I intentionally put the settings low because I don't want the game to turn into a slideshow when I'm streaming. But just the concept of like, well, here's a puzzle that is infinitely more frustrating if you don't have a good computer. I think that's kind of wild to me. I do remember there being a site of grace here in the graveyard, now that I'm actually exploring it. But it's probably closer to the bridge, if I were to guess. Yeah, that's why, like 10 or so minutes ago, there it is. I was looking for, bloodstains. I was like, surely there'll be one. I was expecting like an entire trail, like a fucking massacre had happened. Okay, there's the thing. Okay, I get my bearings. This brings me across to the minor Erdtree. And that's the bridge for the puzzle. I don't even remember if there's anything worth getting from the puzzle, but I know I need one of the halves of the medallion to get to the other snowy area. Roly-polies. I know I need that, so like I kind of feel compelled to look. Oops. Time for confidence. Time for crab. Oh, they just have a ton of messages now. I only ever did this once, and it was when the game first came out, so there weren't quite as many messages. Something ahead. A little cowardly, but and here are the bloodstains. Interesting. I guess he was shooting the arrows. Let's see what the messages have to say. I like how we get to the very end and then it's like, okay, I will throw you a bone and just give you this weird, like, ectoplasm to follow. I'll try spinning, that's a good trick. Wrong button. Take that off my bar before I keep using them. Alright, surely I didn't do all this for just a memory stone when I'm pretty much not using magic at all. I do feel like magic could benefit my build, but like, I like to have as few blue flasks as possible, and only really use my weapon art for focus spending. But like, everything can dodge an infinite amount of times, so... Rain of Stars. I mean, hey, that's not Memory Stone. So, I guess we will go to the Erd Tree first. I also have to go down there to get to that place and have a horrible time because I remember how obnoxious of a fight that boss is. But yeah, like, unfortunately, I can't enchant my weapon in any way that I'm aware of because it's a unique weapon. So it's not like I could even use like some kind of magic weapon to buff my attack. So I mean, it would make sense as a ranged option, but still, it's... Whenever I try and use a ranged attack in this game, it just goes horribly wrong unless I'm just shooting at something to pull it. Oh. Oh! Wait, they share health. Well, that was easy. That would have been substantially more aggravating if they didn't share a health pool. Weak foe. Is there anything else up here? It's been a while. I need to look at my tiers. I have a +9. I have to get to one of the Halig trees, or I think Farum Azula for the ancient stone. Facing the tower, okay. I was a little confused. What's this? I don't remember going by that. I have to go across here anyway, so... Did I do Loretta's quest? I don't remember who Loretta is off the top of my head. So I don't think I've done anyone's quest. Oh, he's not to completion. still, I don't think I've actually... Wrong button. I don't think I've done anyone's quest to completion. I mean, I got, like, the needle for what's-her-name. I got the napkin or whatever we found at the castle for that one woman who got attacked by the grafted guys. I think that's about it. Let me look at my map, please, so I can determine where this stupid thing is. There's a site of grace here the whole time. What about this weird nail on my map? Is it down here? Now I'm getting led even further astray. Or whatever. It is what it is. So, I said I was going to go to that one place that was up top, but I can also go around to this castle. I have to go over here. My int is 50. I could invest more into that for damage, but I felt like 50 was high enough unless I decide I want to use certain magic. Yeah, I was confident that that the weapon art scaled with just intelligence, but I assumed that I wouldn't have an unlimited supply of it, so I didn't know if I should start investing into strength just to smack things harder. Am I hallucinating? Or do I have to go around the long way to get to... Yeah, I think I have to go down. Well, shit. Alright, I'll explore, find a site of grace. I think there's a merchant over this way too, but I gotta go up, I'm assuming. Stronger dex scaling than strength.
Is someone there? A customer? Well...
Might as well buy these, I guess. Not like I don't have the money. if I didn't get that medallion fragment from the tower, I would have to assume I probably get it from that castle. But I have to go back to Liurnia anyway, because I never got that one. That I don't even know where it is, I'll probably have to look it up.
Where did you go?
Do I have that spirit ash? Yes. Jellyfish.
Dear sister, you finally here. No time to waste. Let's see the stars.
Yeah. Spinning. Aggressive spinning. I don't remember if there's anything else of note here at these ruins. Some butterflies, I guess. Put them in my pocket and have a snack for later. What? It doesn't have a health, well, a boss health bar, so it's probably not worth my time. Oh, hey, Deathrite Bird. But where is it? Oh. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did this. Oh, this is a bad idea. Didn't realize what attack that was until it was too late. I'm losing at my own game. Quite sad. Oh, right. Walked into it. Gotta go here, set tonight, and get my revenge. Now, like, I severely underestimated how much enemies love jumping around in this game. Or else I might not have gone for this weapon. Because the amount of times that I'll use Ghost Flame Ignition and then they just casually avoid it, it's... I'd like to say nauseating, but that's kind of dramatic. It's just very frustrating. Oh, was that the guy that summoned the Skelly Man? Get a revenge, I guess. Surely not get flattened. No, like we should have beat the Deathrite Bird first try. I just started doing aggressively more stupid things as the boss, I guess, changed phases, because use that attack, the Rain of Arrows thing, and like my brain just ceased to function. Come on, grab game, please. This is going abysmal. You can stop using that. You have like 100 attacks, you don't have to use that one every time. What? very sloppy. Not my best fight. Is this even the right way? It doesn't look like it. There is something down there, but it does kind of look like a lethal descent. It's weird. I normally prefer fighting the larger enemies, but the Deathray birds specifically are a bit of a pain in the ass for me. Yep, roll under it, get pushed out front. Yep, even that knocks me down. Like, what is the point of poise in a Souls game anyway? Like, why? Why do we have to, like, make every stat in this game worthless? Like, it's for sure, like, when even an enemy breathing on me is enough to knock me down, it's like, why is my hero poise on it? So I forgot to use my souls, so I should probably do that after I kill this thing. Yep. Would have had a great start, but it roaring pushed me away. Because why wouldn't it? Oh, nice, another one. You know what, fine. If you guys want to stand in that shit, so be it. Few times an enemy that isn't just like generic brain damaged soldier doesn't do that. So this is probably more mine than I need, but I can respec later if need be. kind of makes me want to deal with the mausoleum, the walking mausoleum, so I don't have to hear the bong every 5 seconds or less. Oh, I remember this room vaguely. Maybe not. Maybe it's a different room that looks suspiciously like this. I was hoping that would have led somewhere. Shotel. Yeah, this is the place I was thinking of. Three. Oh. Okay, this is bad. Yep. Of course, my attack would somehow just curve into the wall like that. Oh, that was a quagmire. What? And that's not all. Oh, this is the way of the boss. I didn't even realize. Well, get the shortcut at least. Oh, God. Got the shortcut at least. So my ghost flame ignition managed to hit none of the wolves, or whatever these would technically be considered. Which I think is impressive. That guy teleported right on top of me and got hit by it, but the dogs somehow avoided it completely. What was the point of this? Is this just a way to get to that? This place is becoming more labyrinthine as we explore. So I see the ladder. Is this a one-way trip? No, but there's just a dog waiting for me at the bottom. Or whatever this is. No, it's a blob. Slug, technically. Oh, what? Wait. No, I'm stupid. Never mind. I was gonna say it was a one-way trip, but it's not the case. So does this just open on its own? What a peculiar game. Ouchie. There's another one too. Let's just break that for me. I'm pretty sure these stay broken. Well, this is more of an adventure than I thought it would be. All that for a stupid painting. I'm sure they're clues to something, but I genuinely don't remember. This is most certainly not enough flasks to fight the boss, but I can pretend it will go well. Jump right into that. How did that miss me? Okay, well, make a liar at me. We did do it. So if the medallion half I'm looking for isn't here, I need to look it up because I'd rather not return to this place once I'm done. It could just be somewhere else in this fort that I haven't explored either. Might not even be at the fort, so I just assume because it's relatively safe to imagine that would be the case. Yeah, I was right. So the other half is at Liurnia, which I don't know where. That I will have to look up. So maybe I should just do that first. I have a suspicion that it might be here. Let's find out. Yeah, the village of Albanurix. What a surprise. That was exactly where I thought it would be. On the upside, I at least have a vague idea where it is, which is somewhere over here. But while it is technically an optional area, it's somewhere I have to go to fight a number of the pre-DLC endgame bosses. So while, yes, it is gonna eventually bring me to a somber dragon smithing stone, more importantly, it will bring me to where I fight Moog, and it will bring me to where I fight Melania, and I can't wait for that. That's gonna be so much fun. I'm definitely not dying 500 fucking times to her. I was tossing around the idea of I don't want to say hidden because that makes it sound cooler than it actually is, but special weapon tech for dealing with Melania specifically. Because I don't think you can really stun lock her per se, but I know bigger weapons like the Great Club can knock her on her ass. So I could use that to set up for, what's it called? Ghost Flame Ignition. And it might work, but I would also need the strength to use the weapon in the first place. Hope I'm going the right way, because we've left west and are now somewhere else entirely. I'm just gonna look at the map so I have a better idea. What? That's all the way... Okay. It's all the way down here. In fact, it might be here. Which, if that's the case, I don't remember how to get up there. So let's see. It's under the plateau, okay. Yeah, there's the above ground, which is what we actually see on the map, and then there's the, I guess lower, the swamp area. Yeah, I could try that for fighting Melania. I could try getting like a Scarlet Rot weapon, so I could apply Scarlet Rot quickly so I have a constant damage source on her. Or I could just have a weak weapon that does fire damage that I could use to clear Frostbite so I could reapply it faster. At that point, it's just basically a welfare version of Bleed, but it is what it is. Modern problems require modern solutions.
Oh, it's you. Well, I witnessed a sight much the oppression of the weak, a waking nightmare.
Yeah, whatever, lady.
But this time, and though the suffering cannot be undone, justice to the oppressors, let the scars I carve remind them. But this time, and though the justice to let the scar...
think the guy I'm looking for is here, yeah.
Please, no. Dear me.
It would be awkward if he died and I missed out on the item because of this fucking perfumer.
Wait then. Well. Oh, Albus. We're finished. The cursemongers have destroyed everything. I beg you. You must keep it out. And if
There
you
it
should
is.
need, then please give it to.
So there's a boss over there. I mean, it's kind of child's play at this point since I vastly overleveled gear the place, but I'm here, so might as well put the boots to him. Or maybe it's not over here, but it's somewhere in this place. Yeah, there it is. It's this way. What did I got? Crucible, not talisman. Alright. So I guess it's not in my best interest, it's in the interests of my gear that I try and get the smithing stone. So let me confirm real quick. What areas I can find this place. Mogwin Palace, so I can find it in the snowfield before I go to either of those places. Good to know. I could be mistaken about this, about having to go here, but I know it's one of the medallions for an elevator, so I'm assuming it's this. Yeah, Hoist Secret Medallion. Yeah, we can finish Mountaintop of the Giants anytime, so... Technically speaking, I should probably get to the Ashen Capital so I can have the talisman I want. So I might just find a site of grace and then do that. That way I can wear a better chest piece. freezing Greece. I never actually got the Mimic tier. That would be another thing that would at least give me another target for fighting Melania, but the problem is it's a healing boss, and we love healing bosses. There's nothing more fun than having the boss heal itself for a quarter of its life. Having to do all that over. Alright, I said I was gonna do this. So we have the fast travel. I guess technically speaking, there's nothing I care about here anymore, because everything else is like very specific for things that I can just get later if need be. If I decide I want some kind of a magic later, I can just do that. So let me get myself oriented. Probably would be smarter to fast travel to a higher up place. This doesn't help me in the slightest. I think technically I could get the thing from Crumbling Pharaoh Missoula too, but we'll see. I'll have to look. My progression today has been a little schizophrenic in how I've just been running around doing things. So, like, there's this, like, Roman Colosseum that I'm looking for as a landmark, because I'm pretty sure that's where I have to actually get to be finished with this area. I believe it is technically closer to the beginning where you first cross the bridge, but that doesn't mean a whole lot because this is all twists and turns as I get higher and higher in altitude. Could actually be that over there. In fact, it might be. It might be, but the problem is this also doesn't really look like the place. I remember that having like a bridge of its own I had to cross and not just a natural land barrier. Dread. There's always something. Something is... What the hell are those? Oh, it's just these dudes. They didn't even look humanoid before I got off the torrent. So west. That just brings me to the ruins, okay. I mean, I'm assuming this has some significance, so maybe I just go over here. Like, they surely wouldn't condense everything in the exact same spot like that. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for over there. So why was that basically invisible to me? What do you know, there was a site of grace that was closer. We're outside the village of maniacs. Just shy being able to level up. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. The kiln of the first flame, more or less. Flame Peak. People think this game is Peak. Hand. So check out the church in case I can get a sacred tier. Probably just get ambushed by these birds, but what else did we know? Ah, yes, of course. Rivers of Cringe. Let's level up. Sacred tier. What can I do with the wondrous physic with the new stuff I got? It would be nice if it at least told me how long it lasted. I didn't have to use like an external website to find out this information. That's actually nice. If I was a Comet Azure enjoyer, that would be very nice for just channeling death upon my enemies. So this. And I guess this. Because while getting half of my total HP back instantly would be nice, I believe this technically heals for more over time, because I think this is a percentage over time. Because it seems to completely counteract poison. Not Scarlet Rot, but I mean that goes without saying. That's basically just a toxic in this game. Where am I? Okay, there's the chain. I was all disoriented. You know, I didn't jump over that. You stop rolling away from me? It's annoying enough when the small enemies do it. Classic. I don't remember it taking this long to knock this guy's leg off. Okay then. I vividly remember this fight because you beat the shit out of the guy's scuffed leg. And then you like cut it off. And then it just never happens. This way, I guess. Wait, no. Around. That was where the chain was. the giant enemies are fine when like they're lumbering and awkward. Like when they're rolling around and like it's a circus performance, it just kind of becomes a pain in the ass. Oh, nice invisible wall. Had to recharge my batteries. Alright, well, I guess I don't cut his leg off. Yeah, his leg just... Here I was thinking that you cut it off and that forced the phase transition. Unfortunately, this is not the last giant from Dark Souls 2. He's not going to beat us to death with his severed limb. We met Brunbeld yesterday with Rykard, now we got Wild here. This was a mistake. Grab his ass. And he rolls away. What else is fucking new? Oh, okay. Accidentally knocked me off my horse. Asshole.
I have long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair, and death
I'll wipe the slate clean.
indiscriminate. Are you prepared to commit a cardinal sin?
I'd like you to wait.
Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment. O Erd Tree, you shall burn.
And it would be quite something if I found out later
Burn
I couldn't
for the sake of
go
the
for
May
like this
Lord.
ending or whatever. If it meant I was locked as a DLC for some reason or another. I imagine that's not the case, but
Thank you for guiding me here.
I'll find out.
The one who walks alongside flame shall one day meet the road of destined death. Goodbye.
And then we just wake up in hell. Alright, real quick. So there's another somber stone I can find here, actually. It's actually a lot more than I thought. circus performance. Grace touched. There is technically a better armor set that we can get, but I have no idea how heavy it actually is, so it might not really be viable for us. Time that right, you can avoid the knockback. I got that hit. Oh, got stone that way. I thought I had to go somewhere else for the stone. Oh. Now we can fully upgrade the weapon. And here's a site of grace. Can I? Okay then. Now I can? Like, what? Hang in there, buddy.
Take a look around. Don't worry. I don't blame you. I'll continue Spirit Tune, which is why I need your help persuading Master Hugh to leave. His roots are so knotted in this place. He won't last much longer. His shackles are broken. It's high time.
What use do you have for me now? I am a finger reader. Do as you please. Now you... You'd force... Ah.
No, just that guy's armor.
Now, do what you believe.
That's open now from the look of it.
I knew you'd play out your own.
Wait, what? Oh. Well, silly me.
Weren't you listening?
Failed the reading comprehension check.
As long as you did is what I wish.
So I guess that was for a different weapon than what I have. Well, before I go, I'll check the other merchant. This is all miracles or incantations. Alright, whatever. I don't remember which is which. I think this is the wrong one. Yeah. But I mean, it's not like it's a very far travel. I don't believe the dragon respawns since it gave me that crafting material. enemies decided to run at me, so works for me. Why? The damage is really good if I can get enemies to stay, like, in place, a ladder ahead, big if true. But the enemies oscillate between just mindlessly walking into the fire that I put down and avoiding it like it's gonna like turn them to ashes instantly. Yes, hit each other. Uh-oh. What the fuck? This is not looking good. Shit. I mean, if they're gonna stand over there, I'll investigate this. Look for a bell bearing. So the only point to that was the bell bearing, I see. Check up there. Want to see if I can just grab that without triggering it. But it's okay because he didn't seem to care. Mistake. Rolled into it like an asshole. That would have been easy if I had any of my focus points, but physics decided to work against me for fighting those goobers. This is going even worse. It's sad. I mean, a part of me thought I would have been able to just sneak up to the guy, but they knew I was there already. So, oh well. Now I know. Not only do I now know, but I'm gonna take a different approach. around a little bit before I go down there, because I think this is the direction I'm supposed to go. And I didn't really explore what was up top here, so I want to do that. Could be nothing, but I won't know unless I look. Okay then. Wait. Blended right in. Nothing on this side, so guess that's that. Undead ahead. They're all for holy. Are those forming into something, or are they just awkwardly rolling around? Watch my step. That should deal with those, yeah. Yeah, down there is a dragon, but I have to navigate to it. I can't just leap down there. I don't remember if it's a boss fight or just another dragon like the one we found at the very beginning. What's the least likely way for me to avoid death? Probably this way. Can't really do anything about them. He's got some aim to be shooting at me from all that distance. Like, I don't know, man. He was going towards the edge, and then I guess the game realized what I was doing, and he just became unstaggerable. The game was on to my tomfoolery. So here, anything? Missed my chance. Strong attacks seem to work well at stunning them, which would make sense, but there's no easy way down. Pathetic sword ahead. You don't have the right. Oh, you don't have the right. Try do it. What is this, a Tyler 1 stream title? So that's a boss fight. I want to explore more before I do that. Technically, I could have just done it and then gone back because I didn't have the Sight of Grace, but whatever. Where does this bring us? Later. Technically speaking, that's our destination, but I think I have to fight the other boss before I can get down there. because these both lead me to the boss. So choices matter, I guess. Yeah. Another Godskin duo fight. What a fucking lovely game. Yeah, I was literally trapped there. I don't think there was actually, aside from like frame perfect dodging every single connection that would have been, I don't think there was anything I could have actually done there to avoid damage. So, oh well. Just gonna book it to the boss now. Unless they have something to say about it. Fuck. Okay. Died because of a message. I guess I should have saw that coming, to be honest, because why would someone not put a message there? I mean, it was unlucky that guy decided to do that spin attack. Yeah, like... Unlucky that that was what he chose to do of all things, but... Still disagreed on my part. Somehow he missed me. We take those. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, why am I just not even allowed to go through? It's not even like it's... I swapped the command, it's just... Fricked. How weird. Is it possible that I can only go through on the side that I... start the fight? Godskin duo killed them both. Fight not over. Nothing this game loves more than recycled content. That's the way I'm supposed to go, I think. So what's the other way? Because I'm pretty sure there's two ways I can take here. Here's just another site of grace. That's where we came from. I really thought there was some other pathway here. Maybe I'm the crazy one. Yeah, like, this is just where I was, I think. Whatever. I could swear there was an elevator that took me down to a side area, like an optional part of the place we're in. isn't he? Oh. That was easy. Thought that guy was gonna be a little tankier than that. So what was the point of this? Just that grease? Oh, hi there. A jar shield. Alright, so this is the place I'm thinking. This is where I get that stone. But I have to make it through these goofy goobers first. Getting locked in that animation for like a solid 10 seconds gives me a disease. Cause it's like if the enemy doesn't get stun locked by the fire, I'm just sitting there looking at them while they just beat the hell out of me. I mean, truth be told, I should have done, I should have hit up the site of grace. Not too bad. I don't plan on killing my way through here every time. I just figure while I'm collecting items, it makes sense. So wait, there's no point to that? Okay then. I was like, oh, we'll get like another smithing stone or something. Like, no, you get some gravel. Like, thanks, I guess. There's nothing I jump to, like no platforming or anything. I mean, there is stuff down there, but that looks like a lethal descent. And technically it's where we came from. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything. Alright, well, I thought there was more here than what we actually found. Oh well. I don't know why I did that. there's that Coliseum, which is the destination, so I'm assuming up is not the way. If I'm looking for items. Time for stealth, time for crab. That ability. Assuming I jump from there to there and then I go down. Oof, that was close. Can I level up? Yes, might as well. Love fly enemies in Souls games. Okay, so that is what I was thinking of. That dragon over there, I believe, has the crafting material that I need. Death ahead. Therefore, critical hit. Yeah, that'll be a critical hit on someone. Probably me. So until I get to the dragon, it trolls us with the lightning. And then when I do get to it, I have to fight it anyway. would fuck off. Alright then. There's nothing I hate more in a Souls game. As far as enemies, there's nothing I hate more than flying enemies. Because you have to worry, as a magic character, you have to worry about them dodging and wasting your depletable resource. As a archer or like using thrown weapons, you have to worry about missing and wasting a consumable resource. And as a melee character, you can't hit them unless you get lucky. So I guess I have to just fight these one at a fucking time because fun is not allowed in this game. Okay, well, for some reason that thing had like 5 health. And that might not even have been the right smithing stone, because that wasn't somber. So maybe it's just guarding it? Yeah, maybe that's it over there. Yes. Okay, so now I can upgrade this weapon to its final level. walked off. I saw my character slowly start to fall and I just assumed it was death. Destined death. I'm remarkably confused. Okay, so this brought me where I actually was supposed to go, which is weird because I didn't think that was going to happen. So let's go back and deal with whatever that dragon was that that message was talking about. Surely we aren't getting killed. Just in case, I'll send that back up. Oh, this dragon. I might not be able to beat it with how little flasks I have, but I'll give it a try. I just need to find the safe way down. To that, maybe? Yeah. It would be funny if I couldn't even fight it, because I don't remember if this boss is related to someone's side quest or not. And just lay down. Lay down in front of the tornado. What could go wrong? I don't really remember what this boss does, so we're probably dying. Technically speaking, you could cheese the boss, but it requires a lot of arrows. maybe they fixed it, but I know you used to be able to just shoot it with arrows at a distance and it wouldn't actually activate. But I'm not doing that. I could, but I don't want to. I like how I have magnitudes more beast bone, or heavy beast bones than the thin ones. I wish I knew what this meant. Causing summoned spirits to its sail. Just it enrages summoned things, I guess. Or whatever. No time like the present. Yeah, another enormous arena that I cannot ride Torrent. Perfect timing. All three of those were locked in a fucking animation. Literally all three. What a meme. What a meme of a game. I have to do this walk of shame every time. I accidentally overshot it a little bit. I mean, I didn't have enough souls to really care about, but it's still obnoxious. I could have used them to upgrade my weapon. I don't think me being in combat with those enemies mattered. It was just like, well, I accidentally fell 2 feet further, so my character died instantly. Yeah, like that wouldn't have even done my entire stamina bar and health, but the game just determined it was an instant death for me. Alright, so this time I have all my resources. It will surely go better. says no and leaves. Oh. Dodge the attack, but of course there'd be a shockwave. Why wouldn't there be? Crap. What the fuck? Okay. I died instantly. Sure. Whatever. Like, I actually was killed from full health, and that doesn't make any sense. Given the amount of health I have and my damage negation, that should be impossible. But hey, I mean, this is Elden Ring, Game of the Year, so I have a suspicion that one note is there on purpose to try and get you to walk off too far. Yeah, to think that could have been a perfect fight, and then I got hit by that one shockwave and then got one shot from full health. Because it's a quality game, apparently. Like, not even trying to hit me, and I'm just taking damage. Okay. Sometimes it's safe, other times it's not. Didn't actually know what that attack was going to do. dirt at me now. Such a cringe boss. Everything in this game fucking sucks. I mean... if it's not like some horse shit where I get one shot for no reason, it's like, well, here's this cinematic attack where you can't do anything but look at the boss for 30 seconds while they flail their head around. Like, oh boy, I love it. It's so much fun. I could, you know, watch a movie or see an animation that did that and actually be able to enjoy it. It's funny, because when my health was that low and I had no flash left, I was like, I can't risk using... what's it called? I can't risk using, Ghost Flame Ignition. Because, like, the animation's too long. And then I ended up dying to Tail Sweep. That was probably the easiest to avoid attack. Take off now. I guess I have to run in the other direction. Thank you, game. Thank you for having the boss vanish when I could have gotten a free hit in. Just take off again, isn't he? I still don't fully understand why that one beam attack killed me. Is it possible I got hit by both at the same time? I don't think so. It didn't look like it. Okay. Time to go back and get our upgrade.
Old Smith is now. Yes, that's all I've lived for, and my promise to Queen America. But do me a favour and I'm going the way of the round table. It was a great honour to smith your weapons during my time here. Allow me to call you this just once before it ends. My lord. For that is what you are.
Satch.
I see. Oh, is that so, Master Hugh? You have my thanks. I'll try and talk him round next time. I know he was given this to craft a weapon which could slay a god, fierce and cursed. And if that's the case...
Alright, so that's it for me for today. Thank you guys stopping by. Thanks to the views, hosts, follows, everything. You guys are awesome. I'll be back on Tuesday, bruv, same time. We are actually, technically speaking, near the end of the base game, but there's still side content I need to do, and there's still the DLC I need to do. So, I mean, it is what it is. So until then, I hope you guys all have a good one. Take care.